All right. Hello. Welcome to my little RMC Raptor recreation here. Um, yeah, as you can see, I've basically recreated everything. I mean, the wheels I did as best as I could. The wheels just like, it kind of gets weird with the connection points, but the wheels I got as close as possible. I mean, these ones just would not feel any smaller. But I felt like they looked the most accurate to like what the actual wheels look like. As you can see, we have like the seat here. We have like I have like the little handlebar thing. There wasn't a piece that was the right shape, but it does the job. Um, and then we also have like where your feet would go, and like obviously where you sit, like the bar that comes down. And yeah, obviously these are based on Stunt Pilot from Silverwood in Idaho. I'll put the other model over here in the video, but yeah, you can see the kind of resemblance there and like what I based them on. I know they're not exact, but I was kind of more so going for like the actual shape of the Raptor cars and not really stumped out exactly. But yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and throw it into test mode, and you can see we can even click on the train here. And here we go. Check it out. We got our RMC Raptor. It's rolling down our little I-beam track. Looks so awesome, right? I will kind of reveal the secret of how this works. And again, yeah, there's this little thing on the back just because it's the beer tool, and I just didn't feel like removing it for this. This is still kind of like a work in progress because I really do want to try to see if I can get this to work. I don't know if I can for reasons why I'll show you guys in like just a moment, but yeah, so here's the secret unveiled. We have the RMC T-Rex model down here. It's a bummer these don't exist in real life, but we have this down here, and I basically attached the scenery to those cars, and that's what's causing it to move. And so you can see, like, what I did was I basically grabbed one of these little I-beam pieces. I kind of pulled it over, like I centered it here over the T-Rex truck. And then I just proceeded to go into the attached scenery mode, and I literally just built the little raptor cars with like a photo reference on the side, like on top of one of the T-Rex cars. And I don't know if this is the best model of coaster to do it with. I just thought the track behavior would be most similar to the Raptor. But maybe there's a different coaster in the game that would be better. I thought about the family like washed coaster one might be better, but yeah, I mean, you can see it does the job. And the problem with this one is you can only have 4 cars on it. But again, like it really does get the point across of like being a raptor. Um, but yeah, I mean, and here we have this station. Basically, this is just another of the T-Rex station that just goes down over here, and it basically just stalls out. So that way we kind of get that illusion of being a Planet Coaster station. Um, I don't know why I built it like that, but it does kind of get that. I mean, you just leave it in testing mode, so then it just stays out of the station. But yeah, um, let's go ahead and see. I'll show you guys this corner. So, as you can see, I didn't really spread the I-beam around. I just have this piece of wood, but it gets the idea across. You can see, like, when we turn, we do kind of start to get this weird jank to it, which honestly, out of all the things, that's not that bad, because from far away, if I'm able to make this work, like, you are not going to be able to tell. But yeah, so I'm actually going to take a second here. I'm going to edit the track, and you guys will just see what I change, and you'll see the problem more obviously. Alright, so here is a different track. I changed the track on the bottom, obviously, because that's where, cars are actually attached. And so we have a lift hill now, and you'll kind of start to see what the problem is with this. They really start to freak out when they're going on a lift hill, and then they kind of, yeah, there we go. Now it's kind of like normal. But then immediately when it starts to round the corner, it starts to do this ordeal. Now this is because like in Planet Coaster, how the way the scenery attachment works is it's literally like there's a pole sticking straight up from the center of the car into, my fake Raptor cars. And so it works like, again, like it looks right when it's on level, unbanked track. let me go ahead and raise the track up, and you'll see that it still has the same problem. Alright, so I've raised the track, like the underneath track, up and then lowered the attached scenery down. So it's much closer, so it'll be less obvious the problem, but it still does have a problem. The turn here is pretty much identical to before, so that doesn't really change. But again, like I said, I could pretty much live with that. I think on this lip fill, it's not too bad either. Yeah, like it definitely goes, they kind of overlap for a minute, but it's not as bad as earlier. But then we really start to pull apart up here, and this is the part that I don't know if I could, like, this just doesn't look right at all. Especially when we start to have like bits and things, and that's kind of why I built this like fake track for a sec. Because you can kind of see like, oh, and then it kind of goes back to normal right there, like when it's level enough. But these raptors take such weird angles and bends in the track that it like doesn't make sense for that to be something that stops it from working. So if you guys have any ideas on how to fix this, I'm gonna put it on the workshop. So hopefully someone can help me figure this out. Um, but yeah, I mean, seriously, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy, like, at least seeing the idea of a raptor in the game. I hope, honestly, the best scenario would be for Frontier to just add the RMC raptor. So Frontier, if you're watching, please, it's like my life's wish for you to add this to the game. I love these models of coasters. I think they look really cool. I think they look even cooler, like, in the game. So that and bobsled. So that's my two wishes, Frontier. So if you're a genie, just please grant those, and I'll be set for life. But yeah, overall, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you have any solutions.